Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Alright, so I wanted to know what you guys' opinions are on the guild update and the UI update. I know, well actually I don't know how people feel about either of these updates so far. I only saw one comment complaining about the UI update. But anyways, I just wanted to make this to ask you guys that because I'm really curious how everyone feels about this overall. I'll go ahead and give my thoughts really quick. Or, well, I say really quick, but you guys know how I ramble on sometimes. But anyways. Okay, to start, let's start with the UI. So when it comes to the UI, I think presentation-wise, by the way, you guys, this is going to be kind of disjointed because I did not take notes or anything. So if I'm like kind of all over the place, that's why. But anyways, so when it comes to the UI, I feel like the way it looks is fine. I don't have any issues with that. My main issue right now is just getting adjusted to it. I keep forgetting to do a couple of things, like deployments. I don't know what it is. I don't remember. As crazy as this might sound, I kind of don't remember what the old layout looked like. Like I'd have to pull up, which I totally can actually. I'd have to pull up something just to see what the old update or what the old UI used to look like. Because for some reason I can't remember it at this very moment. It's weird, but it's true. But anyways, so I don't know. I think it's just the layout now. I keep forgetting to do deployments. I don't know why I keep forgetting. I also kind of forget where they are sometimes. I know what's under missions, but for some reason I don't think to go there. So I'm just like, I don't think about it. So that's one issue I've been having. But I feel like that's something I'll get used to eventually. So I don't know if that's really a criticism or not. Now this next thing I have is a legit criticism because I think it's actually kind of a problem. But the Cabinet of Curiosities, I keep forgetting to open it up. And the reason is because the way it is that little sidebar on the right of the screen, I feel like the way the Cabinet of Curiosities looks, it doesn't really catch your eye like visually. Like before the old icon, other than being more detailed rather than just being this kind of like silhouette type thing, it had this glowing effect. And it also was closed. So if you hadn't opened the Cabinet of Curiosities yet, it would glow and it would be a closed chest, which kind of, to me, it caught your eye. It caught my eye and I was like, oh, I have to do the cabinet. Like it was very noticeable. But now, and after you opened it, the timer below would pop up and it would tell you how long before the reset for the cabinet would happen. And it would also be an open chest rather than a closed one. With this new layout, the chest is just always open, and the way that you know that you haven't opened it is that the timer under it isn't there. So if you haven't opened it yet, there's no timer, but after you open it, the timer appears. But I feel like, I think the fact that the chest is just constantly open doesn't really, I don't know, it almost is confusing. It almost looks like, just because of the way it used to be, it almost feels like, oh shoot, I already opened this, so I don't need to open it. But it's like, no, you haven't opened it yet unless the timer appears below it. So I think that needs to be changed a little bit. Like just make it more visually, I don't know what the word I'm looking for is. I just make it so people know that they need to open it. I don't know. I feel like that needs to be changed. But that's my biggest issue with the whole UI thing so far, just the Cabinet of Curiosities. And also just the fact that I apparently have a hard time locating things. Okay, now when it comes to guild, I guess we'll talk about that. First, I should have started with this. You guys see, I told you this is going to be disjointed. I wanted to say thank you guys to everybody that joined my guild. I really appreciate you all. If I could add all of you, I would. Although, to be honest, if I could add all of you, I feel like then I don't know what that would look like as far as how many points we would have to get in order to get the top, not the top milestone, but the milestone rewards, just to get all of that. I feel like that would be insane if I was able to add all of you, because they would have to increase, I guess they wouldn't have to do that, but if they increase the amount, the player cap that you can add into guild, then I feel like they would change, or they would increase the amount of points you need to get rewards and stuff. So anyway, I don't know. I say all that to say I think it'd be cool if I could add all of you, but I feel like that would affect the balance of the game, but oh well. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. And reading all of your comments requesting to join was on one hand sweet, but also very sad because I couldn't add all of you. So yeah. But what I wanted to say was, as far as guild goes, I think what I don't... Okay, here's what I like about it. I'll start with the positives. So I like all of the extra rewards you can get, like from the guild chests that you can send to members and stuff, and all of the extra rewards you get from the missions and stuff, like the extra missions. That's cool, especially because a lot of that stuff, at least for me, I kind of do that anyway. Some of the missions I do have to go out of my way to do, but like stuff like No Mercy and Rift Battles, I do that anyway, so that's just like extra rewards as far as I'm concerned. So I do like that. Although, as far as the guild rewards are not guild rewards, but as far as the guild chests are concerned, I feel like I kind of wish there was a way to earn them, or to earn more of them. I feel like I don't even have enough to send to everybody, and that's kind of unfortunate. Like, at least with actually, but then again, I say that when I think about it, it's kind of the same way with gifts too. I never have enough to send to everybody, so I guess it's not that big of a deal. I mean, the reason I'm able to send gifts to everybody is because I like hoard my gifts until I have enough gold gifts specifically to send to everybody. I haven't been doing that with guild chests because I feel like if I do that, then I feel like that's just, I don't know. I don't want to do that with guild chests because I feel like there's hardly any to send out anyway. So I feel bad not being able to send. I don't want to just hoard them until I can send like everybody a premium chest because I don't know how long that'll take. And I feel like it'd be better to just send everybody as many chests as I can. But I also don't remember what the specific rewards that are in the premium chest. I think there's like a big band, maybe, right? I remember reading something about an exclusive big band variant. And I feel like there's also a diamond key. I don't know. Either way, I kind of wish there was a way to get more guild chests, but at the same time, I guess it's understandable that there's a limit. I don't know. You know what? I don't care. I wish there was a way to get more guild chests. That's my complaint. Okay, another kind of complaint I have. I don't know if this is a complaint. I guess it kind of is. It's just, I don't really like the raid battle, because it's kind of grindy. I feel like, okay, I'm just going to tell you guys, this is like a PSA right now. To all of my guild members, I'm probably not going to, or no, I'll do the raid boss up until we reach that milestone of like total damage points or whatever, and then I think I'm just going to kind of call it quits on that because I feel like, I don't know, I just don't like grinding that much. I know that sounds weird because like I feel like gacha games and mobile games in general are very repetitive in nature, so it's kind of like every day is a grind almost whenever you play it, but I just don't want to do it. I don't really like doing the raid boss that much. It's okay, but after a while it's like, okay, I don't want to keep doing this over and over again because it's kind of boring. I think a part of the reason is because even though the match itself was only 2 minutes, that 2 minutes, like, it can go on for... That sounds weird. I was about to say it can go on forever. No, that's not what I mean. Every mode outside of this, you don't have to go the full amount of time. So, like, let's say you're doing a prize fight. It's not like the fight itself is going to take 3 minutes. Like, yeah, you have 3 minutes to finish the fight, but that doesn't mean the fight is going to take all 3 of those minutes. In fact, a lot of those fights take less than a minute. So having to sit through like 2 minutes of this fight over and over again kind of feels like a drag. And also, well, honestly, that's really it. I feel like I end up using the same team over and over again too, so that also adds on to the boringness of it all. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it. I think it's okay overall, but it's just not my thing. Like, it's not something I would ever want to grind. And I feel like there's not really an incentive to grind it either, because once you get all of the milestone rewards, there's nothing else to really do. Or you don't get anything else for doing it, which honestly is fine by me, because if there was something to get for it, then I would feel forced to do it, so... Yeah. I guess there's that on that. What else? There was one more thing I wanted to talk about, but I can't remember. Oh yeah, the missions. Okay, so on the subject of the missions, I think one of the missions is super weird. It's the one that makes it so it's under the daily guild missions. It makes it so you have to earn 75 guild ops points in order to get Theonite and extra points or whatever. That mission doesn't make any sense to me. And the reason I say that is because you can't, it's a daily mission, but you can't earn those points from the daily missions. Like, you don't earn enough to get the 75 points, so I don't really get it. It's like a weird one to me. If you do the weekly missions, that will add an that'll give you the boost you need to get that specific mission done, but it's just, I don't know, I don't get it. It's like to me it's a weird daily mission, because I feel like daily missions in mobile games, typically when it comes to all of the daily missions, you should be able to get those no matter what, but when it comes to the guild ones in this game, you can't earn that specific one unless, like I said, you do the weekly missions on top of that. But the weekly ones, once you get through all of them, then let's assume you do all of that really early, or as early as you possibly can, then you won't be able to get that daily mission anymore. Does that make any sense? I hope you guys know what I'm talking about. I just think it's kind of odd. So yeah, I think that's all I really have to say about that. Like I said, I would like to see more. Oh no, okay, this is kind of like not even really a complaint. It's not that big of a deal, but I kind of hope they add more. I guess this is more of a request rather than a criticism. I phrased that weird, but whatever. Okay, so I would like it personally if they added more guild colors, because I feel like the colors we have now are kind of, I don't really like them. Like, some of them are okay, but I don't know. I don't really like the way our logo looks right now, and I tried to change the colors to make it look nicer, and I'm not a fan so far, to be honest. I feel like I'm not gonna, well, actually, I don't know if I'm gonna show it on screen, but for the guild members, you guys have seen our logo. I feel like, to me, it looked Barney-esque, and I was like, oh my gosh, what is this logo right now? But although, to be honest, isn't Barney more, Barney's not really like that purple, so I guess it's not really Barney-esque, it's more like Joker-esque because it's green and purple. I don't really like that though, so I'm kind of like, ugh, but I'm just sticking with it because I don't know what else to change it to, so yeah. I would like more guild colors. Alright, I guess that's all I have to say. So yeah, like I said, I really do like all of the extra missions and rewards and stuff. That has been really helpful to me. Is that what I just said? That's been really helpful to me, to be honest. So I really like all of that. It's just the guild mission stuff, not the guild mission stuff, it's just the raid boss itself I don't love. So yeah. And I honestly don't blame any of you guys in my guild if you're like, you know what, I don't feel like doing this boss. I don't even really blame you. Well, I mean grind the boss. If we're just grinding to get that, like I said, once we get that milestone reward, I think we're good. We don't have to keep grinding. I don't care if we get like the top rank or whatever. That doesn't matter to me, because it's just, I feel like I wouldn't, because I don't want to do it, so I wouldn't want to ask other people to do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'll still do it to get the milestone reward and my daily, but once I'm done with that, I'm out. I say that, but actually today's Monday right now, so I guess the reset is about to happen. And I think it's a weekly thing. I don't even remember, you guys. Anyways, I guess that's all I have to say. Let me know what you guys think about all of this. How you feel about everything that I just said. What other positives do you have, or complaints? I feel like everybody just, you know what? Okay, I'm not saying this about you guys, and this is like kind of a tangent, but I feel like when it comes to mobile game communities, whenever there's an update, I mainly see complaints. Does anybody else like see that pattern when it comes to that kind of stuff? I mean, sometimes it's not. I feel like when they add something like really cool, it's like, oh my gosh, but then a lot of times it's just complaints. I don't know. I feel bad when I just complain. That's why I tried to go out with the positives. But I do, like I said, I do like the missions and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, let me know what you guys think. I'm just rambling. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you again next time, but goodbye for now.